A hidden transfer from heaven is moving toward you, covered in glory and bearing the mark reserved for your name alone. My beloved child, pause and receive this word in peace, because what is coming is not an ordinary gift, nor is it a passing encouragement meant only to soothe your heart for a moment. I, Michael, have been sent to escort it closer to you, because there are blessings so weighty, so delicate, and so powerful that they must be protected from every doubt, delay, and fear. This does not come merely to make you happy for one day, but to break old cycles, remove generational burdens from you, and bring you into a new trajectory you once thought you would never touch. You have waited for a long time. There were seasons when you looked around and wondered why everything still stood still, why the promise seemed so far away, why the things you prayed for kept drawing near and then slipping out of reach. There was a time when an opportunity passed before your eyes, but because your heart was still hesitant, because fear spoke too loudly, because you were not yet steady enough to hold what was being given, it quietly moved away. But today, I come to tell you that you are no longer in the same position. Everything that refined you, slowed you down, and taught you discernment and steadiness has been preparing you for this moment. Do not think heaven delayed because you were forgotten. No, my beloved child. Precious things are not placed in your hands while they still tremble with panic, or while your heart can still trade peace for haste. God held this back until you were strong enough not to drop it, humble enough not to misuse it, and mature enough to understand that great blessing always comes with great responsibility. Therefore, today's congratulations also carries a solemn reminder within it. Open this gift with faith, not with fear. What is coming may leave you silent with gratitude. It may appear as an unexpected door, a restoration you thought was too late, a release from something that followed your family through generations, or a joy that causes you to bow your head in deep emotion. But whatever form it takes, remember this: what comes from the light will lift you without causing you to lose purity. It will enlarge your life, but it will also invite you to live more uprightly, love more deeply, and walk with greater care. Now, open your heart in watchfulness. Do not let this time pass because of hesitation. Do not let old memories convince you that you are unworthy. I am standing near you, guarding the entrance of this transfer so that what belongs to you will not be stolen by fear. Receive it with gentle faith, with clean hands, with a grateful heart. Tonight, joy may find you in a very strange, very deep, very holy way, and when it comes, you will understand that heaven waited for the right time to place in your hands something powerful enough to lift your whole life into a brighter level. What is placed inside this gift may astonish you, because it is so good that you once did not dare to believe you would ever touch it. My beloved child, I want you to open your heart slowly, not with haste, not with fear of losing it, but with a peace that has been refined through many seasons of waiting. There are things that were once shut before you, not because you were rejected forever, but because the timing had not yet ripened. Your heart was not yet steady, and the circumstances around you had not been brought into the necessary order. Now, a door that has been silent for many years is beginning to move, and your name is still there, not erased, not replaced, not forgotten as you once quietly feared. There is someone who has thought of you more than they ever admitted. They may have kept silent because of fear, pride, immaturity, or because they did not know how to face the truth within their heart. But truth, when it comes at the right hour, cannot continue to be buried beneath layers of hiding. If they come forward, if they speak what was once withheld, if they try to open a conversation they did not previously have the courage to begin, listen with clarity. Do not let old wounds make you completely shut yourself off. But do not let sudden joy make you forget the wisdom that is needed. I, Michael, stand near you to remind you that true restoration does not only make you smile, it also helps you understand why you had to pass through months of tears. You once cried over things that did not happen, words that were not spoken, doors that did not open, and the feeling of being left behind in silence. But there will come a moment when you look back and realize that the waiting was not meaningless. It made you deeper, gentler, stronger. It taught you not to give your heart to haste, not to bow your head before lack, and not to lose your dignity just to be chosen by someone. What is coming to you is not meant for someone still living in the confusion of the old days. If this gift had come too soon, it might have caused you to cling, fear, or forget yourself. But now you are different. You have learned how to stand firm when no one supported you. You have learned how to breathe through pressure, walk through wounds, and keep a lamp within your heart even through very long nights. Heaven knows you are no longer the person you were before. Therefore, when that door opens, step toward it with humility. When someone returns with truth, look with clear yet watchful eyes. When restoration touches your life, receive it without losing peace. What has been prepared to remain will not require you to hold it through fear. It will be recognized by the stability, sincerity, and light it brings. My beloved child, the waiting season refined you not to make you hard, but so that you would be steady enough to hold what is good with a heart that has been healed and matured. There is an invisible yet powerful layer of protection covering you. And in this season, that protection will be revealed through very clear distances being established. My child, do not be quick to grieve when certain people no longer have easy access to your life as before. Do not be confused when conversations that once pulled you into turmoil suddenly become silent. When connections that once exhausted you naturally grow thinner. When sources of pressure that once always found a way to reach you are now stopped at the threshold. This is not loss. It is the hand of God quietly revoking the access of toxic things to your peace. I, Michael, have been sent to guard your next stage. And I speak to you with gentleness yet firmness. Not everything that once could touch you will continue to have the right to touch you. There were people, habits, arguments, and burdens that entered your life too easily, then drained your strength little by little. You became used to having to explain, endure, and defend yourself in places that were never safe. But that season is changing. God is not only healing you, He is setting boundaries around you so that what once depleted you cannot continue repeating. In the coming days, you will notice certain troubles stopping on their own before you have to intervene. Some conflicts will dissolve before they become fire. Some small schemes will lose strength as soon as they begin to form. Some people who once enjoyed pulling you into chaos will suddenly no longer find an entrance into your mind. and life as before. Do not call this luck. It is guardianship. Do not call it coincidence. It is divine arrangement. When God draws a boundary, what does not belong to peace cannot keep crossing freely as it once did. My beloved child, learn to honor the distance heaven is creating. Sometimes your kindness wants to reopen a door that God has just closed. Sometimes familiarity makes you miss a person, a place, or a pattern of life, even though that very thing once wore you down. But you must understand that not every distance is coldness. Some distances are mercy. Some separations are healing. Some doors close not to isolate you, but to preserve you for something cleaner, steadier, and more worthy of the new season. So keep walking in peace. Do not try to pull back what is being moved away from you. Do not open the door to things that only know how to take and never build. I am standing guard at the boundary placed over your life, and the things that once attacked you, drained you, and made you doubt yourself will no longer cross over so easily. Keep your heart tender but discerning, merciful but with limits, loving but not self-abandoning. The protection around you does not make you weaker. It helps you stand stronger, so you may enter the next stage with a clear mind, a peaceful heart, and a life no longer controlled by what is toxic. Look more deeply into this vision, because I am showing you a place truly prepared, especially for you. Not a meaningless passing image. My beloved child, what I set before your eyes now is not meant to lull you with beautiful dreams, but to strengthen your faith after long seasons of weariness. There are things heaven does not only promise with words, but also places before your inner sight as a gentle confirmation that your future is not as unclear as you once thought. I am showing you a home, a space of peace, a place where, when you enter, you will no longer feel as though you are running away, no longer feel that you are only temporary, but will know clearly that you have arrived at the place that belongs to you. Let your heart remain still in that vision a little longer. On the upper floor, there are rooms filled with light. Not heavy, not suffocating, but open and gentle, like the care I want to give you. Each room speaks to you of rest, of recovery, of nights spent sleeping in peace instead of carrying worry until morning. That place is not merely walls and doors, but a symbol of a new life being arranged, where every part of your life will have its own place, its own order, and its own warmth. I am not leading you into a cold future. I am leading you into a place where sufficiency will embrace you gently. Then you will see the kitchen, where meals are no longer duties filled with pressure, but become joy, gathering, and a sign of grace present in everyday life. I want you to understand that what I am preparing for you is not merely survival, but the joy of tasting abundance in very simple things. There are meals set out amid laughter, sincere connection, and people who do not drain you, but cause your heart to open. That is the kind of peace you have lacked for a long time. And it is also the kind of peace I am leading you back into. There is also a living room filled with warmth and comfort, where conversations are no longer shallow, forced, or something that makes you feel guarded. You will be able to sit down with ease, to be listened to and understood, to be present without needing to wear the strong mask you once carried. I know you have passed through seasons when, even among many people, you still felt lost. But the place I am showing you is a place where conversations will bring support, where words will carry healing, and where your heart will no longer need to tense itself in self-protection. And outside there is a porch, where mornings will no longer begin with burdens, but with a deep breath, a warm cup of coffee in your hands, and the sunrise softly spreading before your eyes. You will stand there and feel gratitude in place of the anxiety that once clung to you. I am showing you this scene so you understand that your life is not destined to live forever in tension. A new morning is waiting for you, where you no longer wake with the feeling that you must fight to survive, but with a calmer mind and a steadier heart. Therefore, do not call this unrealistic. This is the vision I am giving you as an assurance that what I am preparing does not exist only in the realm of thought, but is waiting for the right time to appear clearly in your life. That house is not unfamiliar with your name, because a portion in it has been kept for you beforehand. Hold this vision within your heart like a shining lamp, and continue walking in peace. What I show you today is not meant to make you grieve, but to help you stand firm in faith that the place belonging to you is real, exists, and is drawing nearer to you day by day. You are wondering whether this is real, or whether your mind has created a hope too beautiful to believe. But I want you to hear clearly, heaven does not awaken you with signs just to disappoint you. I, Michael, speak to you with the mercy of the Higher One who upholds you. The images, feelings, and stirrings you have carried within your heart have not come to mock you, nor to pull you into a fragile illusion and then abandon you in disappointment. There are promises kept hidden for a very long time, not because they have been forgotten, but because they needed to be protected until the timing was ripe enough. What you are sensing is the echo of a portion of inheritance that has been preserved, something that belonged to you before you understood why your life had to pass through so many strange turns. My beloved child, this blessing is not late. It simply was not allowed to come at the wrong time. There are things that, if given too early, would have confused you or fallen into the hands of those who did not know how to honor what the Most High placed upon your life. Therefore, heaven held it back, covered it, arranged it, guided it, and prepared every piece. Now, as the rhythm of time begins to change, a convergence is drawing near. There is a family with great resources, great influence, and a special position that has quietly been searching for a long time. They are not looking for someone similar to you, nor a name that can replace you. They are being led to you, to your lineage, to the unique mark the Most High has placed upon your existence. They have gone through records, trusts, old memories, scattered pieces of information, and roads that seemed to lead nowhere. At times, they thought they had reached a dead end. At times, they thought a clue had disappeared. At times, the search seemed too far, too difficult, too vague to continue. But I tell you, even when they did not know which hand was guiding them, God was quietly placing light upon each step. What they called a wrong direction may have been a necessary detour. What seemed like failure was actually removing what was incorrect, so they could move closer to the truth. Every closed door brought them nearer to the door meant for you. You may not yet know who they are, and they may not yet call your name correctly in the present. But the Most High has known your name from the beginning. He knows where you stand, knows the years you have lived through, and knows the moments when you thought you had been left out of good things. No, you were not left out. You are being repositioned so that what belongs to you can find its way to the right place. Do not let doubt close the door before confirmation appears. Do not let old disappointments make you reject something new simply because it is greater than what you once dared to ask for. Keep your heart peaceful and watchful. As this convergence draws near, you do not need to hurry, display yourself, or force everything to happen according to your own will. What is led by heaven will carry the marks of order, clarity, and deep peace. Continue walking in humility, caring for your life, keeping your words pure, and guarding your vision from voices that make you feel small. The inheritance preserved for you is not only outward wealth, but also the restoration of dignity, position, and the confirmation that you have always been within a good plan. They may not yet know your name, but I know it, and what heaven knows cannot be lost. I need you to understand that the inheritance in your life is not only something for the present, it is a portion prepared through many generations before you appeared. My beloved child, I, Michael, speak to you with gentleness and solemnity, because there are blessings that do not begin on the day you recognize them. There are things planted long ago through quiet prayers, through the faithfulness of those who came before, through the tears of your ancestors on nights when they did not yet see the answer. They may have left this world without seeing the answer with their own eyes, but what they offered in faith did not disappear. It has been preserved, accumulated, and upheld in a sacred order that ordinary eyes cannot measure. When the Most High promised land to those who came before, it was never only land, borders, or a place to dwell. It was future, continuation, and a foundation upon which many generations after them could stand firmly and go farther. When wisdom is given to one person, it does not serve only that person's own days, but becomes light to guide those who come after. In the same way, your life is not an isolated fragment. You are standing within a greater current, where what you receive today may be the answer to things prayed for long before your name was called within your family. Do not think you are merely someone beginning from nothing. There are prayers that went before you like seeds lying deep in the ground, waiting for the right season to rise. There were holy desires once lifted up by people you may never have met. Yet, their current still touches you in a mysterious way. They asked for protection, open pathways, restoration, peace, wisdom, and a better future for their lineage. They may not have known that you would be the one to step into part of that answer. But heaven knew, and today, you are being reminded that there are blessings bearing your name that were born from the faithfulness of many seasons before you. Therefore, walk with gratitude, not arrogance. A true heir does not only rejoice in receiving, but also understands the responsibility to preserve what is received and make it fruitful. If a door opens, do not see it as empty luck. If an opportunity comes, do not use it carelessly. If support appears, remember that you are touching a portion of sacred inheritance prepared through prayer, sacrifice, and the faith of those who came before you. What comes to you is not only to make your life easier, but to help you continue building what is good for those who come after you. My beloved child, today I want you to lift your head and recognize your place within that greater plan. You were not placed in this life by accident. You are a connecting point between what was sown and what is about to be harvested, between prayers that had not yet seen results and the revelation that is drawing near. Keep your heart clean. Keep your steps upright, and receive the portion entrusted to you with wisdom. Your inheritance is not only a gift, it is an invitation to become a faithful steward for a season of restoration being opened over you and over the generations that will follow after you. There were times when the one appointed to enter marriage with you became so weary that they wanted to turn away from love, because they had seen too many beautiful promises that were never proven through action. I know the empty spaces they carried, the disappointments they swallowed in silence, the times when they wondered whether true love still existed in a world with so much change. They met people who knew how to speak sweet words, but did not know how to remain with faithfulness. They heard commitments that caused the heart to hope, and then those very words disappeared when clarity, responsibility, and endurance were needed. So at times, they told themselves not to expect anymore, not to believe anymore, not to open their heart one more time. But, my beloved child, even when they intended to withdraw from love, heaven did not let them forget that something good was being prepared. In dreams, in sudden moments, in the quiet after a long day, the image of a pure love was still placed in their mind like a gentle reminder. They may not yet know your name, your face, or where you are on this journey, but something deep within them still senses that their story does not end in loneliness. A gentle call has kept them from many times, reminding them not to let old wounds close the door against the right thing that is coming. I want you to understand that this person is also being prepared, not only to love you with emotion, but to love you with maturity. They are learning to distinguish between words and actions, between fleeting attraction and a bond capable of building a peaceful home. They are being taught that true love does not come to exhaust a person, does not force anyone to beg for attention, and does not make a heart live constantly in uncertainty. Right love carries clarity, respect, patience, and sincere presence. And because you are worthy of this as well, both of you are being led through the necessary seasons of preparation. Therefore, if hope still lives within you, let that hope become pure, not hurried, not desperate, not clinging to any image that has not been proven by truth. Respond to heaven with a quiet agreement in your heart that you are ready for healthy love, ready to release old cycles, ready to receive something beautiful without losing your dignity. You do not need to chase the love appointed for you. What is true will recognize you through light, through peace, and through consistent action. I, Michael, I'm gently reminding you that your waiting has not been in vain. The hidden prayers, the nights when you wondered when that person would come, the times when you still chose to believe in goodness even after being hurt, all of it has been recorded. Let the Amen within your heart rise as a sign of readiness, not to force anything to happen, but to confirm that you have opened the door to a nobler love. When the time is ripe, that person will not only find you, they will recognize why the things before could not remain. God is showing me that the one who will walk with you into lasting love is gradually being restored after a recent event. And that restoration is not meaningless. I, Michael, speak to you with gentleness and solemnity. A wound has recently passed through their life. Not a small matter they could forget in a few days, but a deep impact that caused them to look at every relationship with caution. Someone disappointed them, placed heavy questions within their heart, and made them wonder whether anyone truly sincere still existed. That betrayal once closed them off, made them want to withdraw from love, and made them think that giving trust was too dangerous. But my beloved child, what hurt them is not allowed to become their ending. The Most High did not allow that brokenness only to sow more bitterness. He is using the very wounded place to open a new path, cleaner, clearer, and more mature. There are things that can only be seen after the fog of illusion dissolves. There are people who only recognize the value of sincerity after being led into wrong paths. And there are hearts that only learn how to love rightly after understanding how exhausting counterfeit love can be. That person is learning to distinguish between beautiful words and true presence. They are learning that love is not manipulation, not an empty promise, not closeness that causes someone to lose peace. They are looking back at what happened, not to sink into resentment, but to recognize the signs they must no longer ignore. The recent heartbreak has made them more awake. It has helped them see what is false, what is true, what comes only to take, and what is sent to build together. This very clarity is preparing them so that when they meet you, they will not look at you through old suspicion, but with a deeper appreciation. I want you to understand this. Before that person meets you, they have already begun to recognize the value of a love like the one you can offer and preserve together. They do not need to see all of you with ordinary eyes, yet to know that what they are waiting for is not a passing emotion. Through what was lost, they are learning to treasure what is good. Through what was broken, they are learning to recognize peace. Through being wounded once, they are being led to no longer take lightly a person who knows how to love with sincerity, loyalty, and purity. Therefore, do not fear that their past will ruin the good thing that is coming. If they allow the Most High to heal them, those wounds will not turn them cold, but will make them someone who knows how to cherish what is precious more deeply. God is using their once cracked heart to prepare them for the love they will give you, not through lack, not through fear, but through gratitude and maturity. And you, continue to keep your heart bright. Do not rush, and do not doubt. When the time opens, the two of you will not meet as two people running from pain, but as two people who have been led through fire so they may know how to treasure the light